guys, what up? It is Tyler Eberhardt, broker owner of the Colorado Homes Company. I'm just going to give you your quick mid-year market update on where we are at today as far as the real estate market. So if you check out this first graph, you can see historically real estate's been a great investment. It's made more millionaires than anything else. And then we had the pandemic surge, and then there's been a little bit of a decline. And I mean, truthfully, it even rattled my confidence. I see all these headlines and all these graphs on social media where it's like real estate versus the stock market. Been pricing out some houses for people who bought a few years ago, and you know, they want to make a move, and they might be even a little bit underwater after the cost to sell. And then, you know, is it an asset? Is it a liability? The high cost, the unaffordability, is it going to crash? I mean, there's all these headlines. But if you look at the second graph, this is a little bit more telling about the kind of the macro picture and the full story long term. So as far as real estate, traditionally since 1993, it has averaged a 6.6 annual appreciation. Once we had that pandemic surge, 12% downturn, we're kind of right back on where we need to be as far as the graph. 2024 was the lowest amount of transactions we've seen annually since 1995. It's been steady appreciation year over year the last couple of years, which is very, very exciting. So to say it prematurely, but not really, real estate's back. We're going to talk about this in layman's terms. We're going to talk about the leverage of real estate and why it is such a great investment. So imagine that you have $50,000. You have two choices. Option one, you stick it in the stock market. It's at all-time highs. Option number two, you use it as a down payment, 10% down to control a $500,000 piece of real estate. Over the last century, the stock market has averaged roughly 10% annual returns. If that continues, even with compounding, your $50,000 could grow to around $130,000 over the next 10 years. I mean, that's a solid investment. I'm not knocking it. But here's where real estate is different. With the same $50,000, you're not investing into a $50,000 asset. You're controlling a $500,000 asset. If that home appreciates just 5% per year, it's worth roughly $814,000 after 10 years. That's over $300,000 in appreciation alone. And at the same time, your tenants or you have been paying down the mortgage, building another approximately $55,000 in equity, paying off your principal on top of the interest. Now, your total equity gain is around $419,000 over 10 years from a $50,000 initial investment. And that's before rental income, tax advantages, or increasing rents over time, which traditionally have doubled every 10 to 12 years. Of course, real estate is not risk-free, and I'm not stating that it is. You have repairs, vacancies, taxes, insurance, transaction costs, cost to sell, commissions, taxes, title. Stocks are far more passive, far more easy to diversify, far more easy to get liquidity out almost immediately. But neither investment is perfect. But if you understand leverage and you buy quality assets, real estate has historically been one of the fastest ways for ordinary people to build long-term wealth. And that's why real estate has built more millionaires in America than anything else in the history of our country, and why it will continue to probably do so. If you've owned for a while, even if you're looking or locked in at a great rate, now might be the perfect time, now that we've sort of bottomed out and we're climbing back up, to use some of that equity for a second home or an investment property. Or even rent out your primary and upgrade, downsize, relocate, wherever you're at in your life. Sellers who bought in 2022 to today and are looking to make a move, unfortunately, are the biggest ones feeling pain in the market today. If they bought at the peak and then, you know, experienced flat or declining markets. But as always, all real estate is local. So whether you are looking to buy, sell, build, invest, or PCS, please don't hesitate to reach out for any and all your questions. I'm in the top 200 so far year to date for transactions across 26,000 real estate professionals here in the state of Colorado. I have aspirations to hit diamond level producer, which is the highest designation at the Denver Metro Association of Realtors next year in the year 2027. At the end of the day, I'm one of the most geographically experienced real estate brokers in the state of Colorado, having done business in Eagle, Weld, Gilpin, Boulder, Jefferson, Larimer, Grand, El Paso, Park, Fremont, Teller, Alamosa, and Chaffee counties over the past 12 months. I'm centrally located in Evergreen, just west of Denver. Very easily accessible to Grand County, Boulder, West Denver, Colorado Springs, and all the major metros across the Front Range and even into the foothills and the mountain properties. 719-640-9739. Give me a call, shoot me a text. We'd love to answer any and all your questions with a no-cost obligation, no pressure, and I'm here to help you make a move if it makes sense.